Hey everybody, how are you doing? My name is Meg Moore. It's right there on the screen. Right there, Meg Moore. But hello. I have not done a live video in like forever. And I had promised to do the new pinks, the 60th anniversary eye colors, and I didn't. I did get sick. I am better, but I am gonna do it right now. Hey Shift Kicker, how are you doing? And just so you know, if you are on Facebook, there is a little thing that says click here in order for the streamer or Meg, or I don't know what it says. It says click here in order for your name to appear. It's safe. It's just StreamYard getting your permission for me to see who is commenting, because I am streaming into Facebook with a different streaming software than just using Facebook, so I can stream into YouTube as well. So you are not blue on this one, Ship Kicker. I don't think anybody's blue on my YouTube on this channel. So when I'm not in there to do that, but I will certainly blue you real quick though, Ship Kicker, because just in case. So hold on one second. I know you don't want to be, but I'm kind of thinking I might need someone over there. I didn't think about that. Hello, Nicole. I'm so glad you're here. So again, I'm going to do the new 60th anniversary eye color looks to show you that everybody can wear pink. It doesn't matter skin tone, age. Everybody can wear these one of these shades of colors. So let me just real quick go into my YouTube, Shining Bright with Meg. I'm so glad you're here, Shift Kicker. And if you have to leave Shift, don't feel like you have to stay, because this is, this is just a, so, but I'm so glad. I'm kind of really happy that you're here. So I go to my channel. Well, and look at that. I am live. Okay. And Shift, you're probably the only one in here. So let me turn this down. Yeah. See that, let me make you boo. Okay. There. So Shift, if you hang out, you're blue. If not, don't worry about it, because like I said, I haven't. Hi, Ashley. Ashley, are you blue or are you on face? Oh, you're on Facebook. Okay, so Ashley is here in Facebook. So again, I am like, if you're like seeing, I don't see an Ashley, I don't see a Nicole. I am streaming into 4 different Facebook accounts and a YouTube account. So hi, everybody. My name is Meg, and I am bad because I promised you that I would do this look, and I didn't. So I'm going to do it now. So again, it's for the 60th anniversary. It's a really cool eye color palette. I'm going to pull my hair back because it's crazy today. And Ashley, yes, I need to color my hair. Nicole, I'm so glad you're here. And you're on YouTube now, Ashley? Okay, hold on. Let me change you. Let me moderate you. Okay, you're blue now. Okay. All right, so I'm just going to pull my hair back. All righty, so let's get started. Let me show you the eye color looks real quick. I've got to put foundation and everything on, but let me show you what we're going to be trying. And Nicole, I think I'm streaming into Blessed Beauties as well as Dreamcatchers. So if you want to tag your customers in Blessed Beauties, you certainly can. So here are the eye colors that we're going to do. I haven't decided if I'm going to do all 4 of them on today. I may not, but I'm for sure going to do this one down here, this one, and this sparkly one here. I haven't decided if I'm going to do the purple one today or not. This is really cute. It comes like this. It's limited edition, so it's a perfect little gift. A lot of people, when they saw it, in fact, I'm not going to lie, when I saw it, I'm like, ooh, that's cute for young kids, but it's for everybody. I tried it and loved it. Yes, Ashley, and you have 2 of these on its way. I just sent these out for you, Ashley, so you have them. So they're really cute. Opens up like this, has a mirror, and it's magnetic. Okay, and it comes in a nice little cute box. I will go over the pricing on it in a little bit, but those are the 4 colors we're going to use. And then of course they came out with 2 lip crayons to go with it. My allergies are bugging me really bad, you guys. Hey, Wes, you need 2 of them? Okay, you got it, buddy. How are you? I didn't know you knew about this channel. You're blue now, Wes. I will get you 2 of them. So So this is fun. So I got my YouTube family and my Facebook family on here. So the colors will look good on him. Yes, they will. So they also come with 2 lip crayons. I mean, they also came out with 2 different lip crayons. Okay. So one is like a nice neutral pink. Okay. And the other one, which is probably the one I'm going to be using today, I already demoed this one. This is called Visionary Pink. So it's very bright, but it's really pretty. And they are a crayon. So they just come in and out like a little crayon. Those are limited edition as well, you guys. So they match that palette. So if that's something that you're interested in, you can let me know anytime during the stream, or you can message me, or I do have my website. My website is listed on my Facebook page if you're watching through Facebook, and it's also listed on my YouTube page. So Sweet Prudence Alverson. Oh, good job, Nicole. I'm like reading out all the names. I'm so glad. Nicole, good girl for tagging everybody. I knew you if you wanted to know that. And then also, Mary Kay, every quarter they come out with a new lookbook. So if you are not on my mailing list, you can get on one, and then you'll get one of these. You'll get your first one from me, and then I will put you on a mailing list so you'll automatically get them without having to remind me, which is probably best for you. So they sent some recommended looks for these. But if you know me, you know I'm kind of a rule breaker a little bit. These are fabulous. They are in that lookbook I just showed you. So if you're not quite sure how to do the colors, this actually has what they've used and where they've placed it. So this is a really good little guide, and it comes in that little book I was telling you about. Also, if you live close to me, I am happy to do appointments one-on-one, show you how, give you some tips and tricks. I have been, my mom's on. Hi, Mom. This is funny. I have been a Mary Kay consultant for 19 years. And before that, I played in makeup. I love makeup. I'm passionate about skincare because that's why your makeup will even look better, is if you take really good care of your skin. So Mary Kay is just the perfect fit for me because we're about skincare first, and then all of the color that's fun, because color is trending, right? This is a new trend. So this is popular. Barbie came out and everything went pink, right? So if you ever need any help with that, I can meet you one-on-one in person, but I also do virtual appointments because 3 years ago, that's how we were all doing it. So I can actually send you samples, and I can help you virtually as well. So let's get started. The first thing I definitely need to do is I've just cleansed my face. I pretended that it was morning, and I got my face ready for the morning. So I've cleansed it. I've put my eye cream on. I've put my day cream on. And now I'm just going to get ready to prepare my skin to put some makeup on. So the first thing I like to do is I like to use what's called under eye corrector. And you just dab. You don't need a lot. And if you don't have dark circles under your eyes, then you don't need to do this step. I do. Ever since I got COVID a few years ago, bees showed up and never left. So I do have them now. And it could be my age too, but I'm blaming everything on that because a lot of things just showed up. So this is under eye corrector. It comes in one color. It is the specific color for a reason. It's like a peachy cream color because peachy cream blocks out darkness and redness, and it covers better than just using your concealer, because before I used to just put, light concealer under my eyes, which is great, but it left like a super white line. And all the ladies like, heck yeah, I know that. This doesn't do that. And then if it's the wrong color, like if you're darker than this color, or if you're even more fair than this color, like if this is too peach, then that's what your colored concealer will be for underneath, is just to kind of match that. Okay. And I'm going to use, a lot of people use their fingers. I like to use a liquid foundation brush. So then you just tap it in. Now, I know I'm talking to the choir here, except for Wes. Wes might not know this. When I say that you need to be very gentle around your eye area, because the skin around your eye is thinner, and we don't want to pull or press too hard around the eye. And speaking of the skin around your eye, there are products that are made for the eye and products that are not made for the eye. If it does not say it's safe for your eye, do not use it, because your skin actually around your eyes takes it needs more hydration. The pores are different, and your eyes are very important. So if you're not removing your eye makeup with eye makeup remover you need to start, whether it's the one that I sell or one somewhere else. But please start removing your eye makeup with eye makeup remover. Don't use soap. Don't use Vaseline. Those are two great products, but they're for other parts of your body. So see, instantly dark is gone, okay? And it just took a little bit of dabbing. Next thing I'm going to do, I'm not going to do a lot of concealer or anything because actually my skin, because I've been taking care of it lately, because if my mom is still on here, the vid did it for sure. She will testify that in my younger years, I had a lot of acne, and I'm oily. So when you're, I grew up in the 80s. And when you grow up in the 80s, we used lava soap, sea breeze. I tried hydrogen peroxide. I was like damaging my skin to try and dry it out and get rid of the acne. Well, I just needed some guidance with proper skincare because believe it or not, even if you have oily skin, you need hydration, okay? If you dehydrate your skin too much, it actually overreacts too. So just if you're not using some kind of skincare, connect with me and I will send you some samples and we will get the right one for you. In fact, while I'm doing this, we have an app that's called the Skin Analyzer app that you can go and download all by yourself. It's Mary Kay Skin Analyzer app. Download it on your phone. Make sure you have no makeup on and your hair pulled back, and let it take a photo of you. And this is for men and women. And it will actually analyze your skin. And then it's going to give you a list of products that will work for your skin. Now, it also gives you pictures of where it might see some skin issues, okay? Hi, John Camper. How are you? It might give you some pictures of maybe some future skin issues or some like where there might be a few lines and wrinkles, anything like that. Don't stress about that. That's just pointing it out so that it will be able to tell you what would be best for your skin. Now, what I just used now is what's called CC cream. It's super light. It's super easy to put on. It doesn't feel like heavy foundation, but it covers like a foundation. It's called complexion correction cream. It is excellent for everyday use. It's excellent for outdoors people because it does have sunscreen in it and it's not heavy. And I just put a little bit, 2 pumps. I use a little more than most, 2 pumps. And I say this because I have a bigger head, 2 pumps, and then I just dab it in. Okay. So my face is set to try out these new colors. And the first thing I like to do though, is I like to have a little bit more of a matte look. I'm not going to wear eye primer today because I want to see how good these colors are pigmented without eye primer. And then I'll use eye primer the next time. I just like to test things out, you guys. Hey, Second Chance. Hey, Pizza, the struggle with my eyeliner. You guys are killing me. So I've got YouTube people going crazy in here. I will get you blued up if I can, you guys. I am streaming into Facebook as well. Hi, Great Scott. Oh my God. Shift, did you share this out? I'm gonna get you. Okay, so I'm using right now, I'm just using our translucent powder. There is no color. I just want a little bit more of a matte finish. And then the colors that I put on will stick a little better without having to use primer. Pizza guy, so you guys are killing me. She might have. Okay. So all my Facebook friends, and you're looking at the comments thinking, who is she talking to? I am streaming into YouTube as well. And if you are not subbed to my YouTube channel, my Facebook friends, just in case I move from Facebook to YouTube, don't panic. I'm not doing it yet because I know you've always found me on Facebook. It is Shining Bright with Meg. And I will post a link today so you have that. But I just like to make sure I'm getting to where I need to be. Okay, so we are all powdered, matted down. I actually like to call this my little airbrushing because it is fabulous. There is no color to it. It's translucent. It gives you a little bit of sheen, but not the kind that does flashback for pictures. So if this is like, if you're having pictures taken, this is something that's great because it's not going to give you that flashback. I will put like a colored pressed powder on at the end. I did use a lighter foundation CC cream than I normally do because winter's coming. And I'm noticing that I'm getting lighter. It still looks a little too light, but it's okay. All right. So then the next thing I like to do are my eyebrows. And I see all the comments, you guys. I will get to them, I promise. Killing me. And all I'm going to do today, because I just want to get to those eye colors, because that's what I promised to show you. And if you haven't said hello, go ahead and say hello. I see we've got people on Facebook and YouTube, so say hello so I know you're watching. Facebook, there is a little permission thing. If you click the little permission, it will tell me who is watching. And I mean, who is saying hello. If not, it'll just say Facebook user, and that's fine. I can go back later and see. So now what I'm going to do, I'm not going to do a whole lot with my eyebrows, but I am going to fill in here because when you get to a more interesting age, like me, hair starts falling out in places that normally didn't. I used to have, if my mom's still on here, she will attest. We are taking notes. Let's say taking notes. She will attest. I used to have like a unibrow because I had so many eyebrows. I mean, I still have a lot of hair, but it is starting to like, you know, lessen here. So I'm going to darken this area here and I'm going to give myself just a little bit of an arch. And I am starting to get gray hairs in my eyebrow. Now, if you've always been scared to do your brows, here is a really easy way to do them. All you're going to use is, this is called our Precision Brow Liner. See how tiny it is? Okay. And this is in dark brunette. We have it in several colors. Just line the very bottom of your brow. I'm not going to do any massive sculpted brow. Okay. But I'm just going to line and follow your natural line. Don't try to make a new one. And if you notice, I started here. I didn't start in here because you don't want this part in here really dark, okay? I'm going to do it on the other side. And see, I have a little hole here. Like there's no eyebrow there. So I'm just going to make it a little bit. And on down. I have practiced really hard to not have my mouth open when I do this because I usually do like, because the women on here will attest that that's something that we try to not do, but we do keep our mouth like this. It's like concentration, I think. Kind of like when you turn the music down when you're looking for an address. Okay, so I've just kind of darkened that little line there. And then here's a fun little trick. If you just brush these down right here where the arch is, and take your Precision Brow Liner, I'm going to get close so you can see, and just fill that in a little bit. Instead of trying to guess how to make that arch, just fill that in. And then all you're going to do is brush it back up. And there's your arch. That's your natural arch. You didn't have to draw it because you just filled it in a little bit. So there's a little trick. Same over here. Just fill in the very top where your bottoms of your brow is. The little roots. I don't have to fill it in as much because see, it's a little darker. But then I'm just going to brush that up. And there's my natural little arch without them looking too over. Now, you could spend hours on your brows to try and make them look exactly the same. And you will hear me say this over and over again. I got it from a makeup artist. Your brows are sisters, not twins. Okay, so they just need to look related. They do not need to look identical. Say what music down looking for an address? I have never heard that. I feel you make it really hard to do with mouth closed. It really is. It really is. So, you know, and if I've missed comments, I'm really sorry, you guys. So that just keeps everything even. Now you can darken these out here if you want to, but they look more natural if you leave those just not as dark as the rest of your brow. So see, I've got a little more darker brow here, a little there. So your brows kind of frame your eyes. It's really important to have them, okay? Google pictures without eyebrows and you will see why you want your eyebrows. Okay. So that was just simple. It's just two little tools. This is our precision brow liner. And then this is my brow brush. It's got a little spoolie on the end, and I'll be using this for eyeliner here in just a bit. Sisters, not twins. That's right. Sisters, not twins. And then the next thing I'm going to do, because I noticed that this palette, it does have a highlighter, but it is shimmery. Okay. Let me see if I can get it to, there you go. It is shimmery and it looks like it's white, but it's not. It's actually like a purple pinkish. And I am older. And so I don't want to put shimmer clear up here because I do have finer lines. And sometimes what happens with shimmer is it just kind of gets stuck in the lines. And then the lines look a little deeper. Now this is really finely milled, so I can put it up kind of high. It will be okay. But I do want a little bit of a highlighting powder just under my brow that isn't shimmery. So I'm just going to take my little brush here. I tried to lay everything out so I'd be prepared. And I'm just going to use a color what's called Moonstone. Just a really light color. I'll get it on my brush so you can see it because this palette is a mess. Okay, so it's just really light. I got to hold my hand behind it so you can see it. There we go. So it's just a really light color, okay? And I'm just going to dab it right under my brow. This is not for any color. This is kind of like, I like to call it, especially because I have hooded eyes, it's kind of like where I want to make sure I'm not putting any color up there, okay? Because I want that to stay my little framed, little lifted area. It kind of just keeps everything looks lifted. Wish I had that set. My Halloween costume is Barbie. Oh, who is that? Facebook user. So type in who that is. Let me know. Are you if you're local and you're not my customer, but you're one of my consultants, I can help you out with that and I can connect with your consultant. Hello, Shelby. So Facebook user that said, I wish I had that set. My Halloween costume is Barbie. Let me know who that is because we can help you get that set, okay, before Halloween. If you're local to me. Actually, we can probably ship it to you. Oh, Tina. Oh, well, girl, I can get this set for you before Halloween. Tina, message me tonight and we will get it set up. I want you to have it for Halloween for sure. Okay. All right. So here we go. Pinks, right? I'm normally brown eyeshadow girl. I usually don't wear, I'll wear eye colors because they're fun. But I think I'm just typically lazy and like real simple. Not lazy, but I manage my time, and so the faster I can do it, the better. So the first thing I'm gonna do, I'm looking for a certain brush. We're going to get into these colors. I'm going to do the base color, which is going to be that lighter pink, and it's called the Iconic Pink. When these colors first came out, I was really nervous to use them because I always feel like reds and purples kind of make me look like I have like a black eye. They don't. These colors are great. They're really pigmented. I'm just getting all the color off my brush from before. Okay. So we're going to use Iconic Pink. Also, I will post a picture of the after look because my camera does great video, but it doesn't do great color close-up. So I will post a picture so you can see more of the pink because I will tell you it's not going to look as pink in this video. And I'm just going to put this pink everywhere. I just didn't put that highlighter, okay? And all you're going to do is you're going to load your brush up like this. By the way, if you put your brush into an eye color and the color does not come out on your brush, one of two things: you need better brushes, but more than likely you need to clean your brushes. And the only reason I know that is because I'm guilty of it too. So clean your brushes, okay? If your brushes aren't clean, they don't pick up the color. I wish this color was showing better for you guys because it is super pink. but you'll get the gist of it, so you'll see. It's going to make whatever eye color you have kind of pop because, you know, you're supposed to wear the opposite color spectrum of your eye color. Well, guess what, you guys? Pink pretty much is opposite with almost everybody. Brown can wear almost any color anyway, but blues and greens, sometimes we are always a little nervous about pinks and also light skin. So I'm proving to you that you can wear this, okay? So there's the base. And I want to show you something. I'm just going to blend this out a little. Look at I hope you can see the difference. This already looks like this eye is a little lifted more than this eye because see, I have really hooded eyes. So when you put color up here, it kind of starts to create like an illusion that your eye is not so heavy here, okay? If you don't have hooded eyes, you can still place this color the same way I did. You will just be able to see, like, because my eye is open, you don't see anything when it's, you know, this down here. When your eye is open, you'll see the whole lid. So I have to make sure that I bring enough color up high enough that you see some color. So if you have less of a hooded eye, you don't have to go up as high if you don't want to. But if you don't, that's great. But if you do, that's just awesome because you just have more of a canvas because they're seeing all of your eye. So just be, you know, very, you just watch where you're putting the color because they're going to see the whole eye. Okay. That color is really pink, you guys. I can't wait to show you the picture because it's more pink than this. I'm like, ooh, should I put more on so you can see it? I'm like, no, because I'm leaving somewhere and I don't want to have like super pink, but it is pink. Okay, so see, now they look a little more lifted already. So I'm excited about this. This color is awesome. I'm not going to do any blending yet. Next color I'm going to use is that. This is called Burgundy Crown. Okay, hold on. There you go. So I'm going to use this one. We just used this one. Now I'm going to use this one. Now with hooded eyes, like I said, you got to put it high enough here so you can see it. Because if you don't have a hooded eye, you can put it down there because when your eye's open, you still see it. Not with me, okay? So I'm going to take, got to find the right brush to use this on. Okay, so this is called a blending brush. So see how, I'm going to show you the difference. This is an all over powder brush. See how dense the brushes are, the bristles are in that and how thick they are? This is a blending brush, not as tightly knit and a little puffier on the top because this color, I want it to blend out. I don't want it to just stay in one spot. You have to keep the brushes clean. Yes, keep your brushes clean. And I'm just going to go that crease above my eye. I'm tapping it on first because I don't want to blend it yet, okay? I'm going to make this little V right here. Because it's not going to do me any good to put any down here because you're not going to see it. See, when I close my eye and when I open my eye, you don't see it. So I need to put mine up here. And no, I'm not going to leave it like that, okay? We're going to blend it. Talking so much gives me hot flashes sometimes. Tap it, baby. You're right, Shell. That's what I'm doing, tapping it. If you're not sure where the crease of your eye is, you can actually feel where your eyeball goes into your socket. That would be your crease, okay? I'm creating a crease because my crease is down here. Remember, because I have a hooded eye? Yours will be up here if you have non-hooded eyes. So I'm creating it up here where everybody else's would be. Okay, so pretty much the same. We're going to take the blending brush. I'm going to take off all of that color off the brush, and I'm just going to blend this out. Remember, I put that lighter color up there, up here, and I stopped right where it was because that's going to help me blend some of this too. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm wiping it off my brush because I don't want any pink down here. I want to blend that down into here. Okay. All right. I like that. It's pretty. Okay. Let's do it this way. My left eye is always harder to do. And just so you know, a little trick to blending, the further down you hold the brush, the less the color is going to move, the less it's going to blend. Okay, so if you want to keep it not so blended, you want it a little darker, further down on your brush. I'm going to kind of keep it here because I do want to move some of that color because I don't want a definite difference between them. Okay, I just want a little bit. What are you guys doing? You're laughing. Post myself in the eye feeling feeling bit crease to poke yourself in the eye. We're gonna just have makeup classes. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. Okay. So that's as blended as I want it to be because I do want it to look like a little different color. Okay. We're not done. We're going to use that sparkle. I'm going to take off. I'm going to see what you guys are seeing. She's a Barbie girl and a Barbie world. I'm going to pull up my phone here and see what you're seeing. You guys are killing me. Okay. So we're going to use that sparkly color and I'm going to put it over the top of this down here and in the corner of my eye. I can't wait to show you the pictures, you guys, because this just turned this kind of like a velvety, purpley pink down below. It's really pretty. And then in the corner, because I want sparkle in the corner. That's going to look neat. I'm excited. And I should have used a warning to tell you don't poke yourself in the eye, Darlene. I'm sorry, I didn't think about that. Caution. Don't poke yourself in the eye. Yes, adding metal flake. That's exactly right. It looks like metal flake. It's like metallic. It's really pretty, you guys. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to line the underneath with that darker color with what's called a smudging brush. Okay, it's dense and pointy, different than the blending brush because this is going to keep the color underneath the eye but darker, not blend it. It's going to smudge it. Also, another thing, if you have a hooded eyes, put color underneath because then you see more of it, okay? Because we can't put this under here because you won't see it as much. That sparkle is kind of nice because then when you close your eyes, this isn't such a big difference in the colors. I'll do the same over here. I got to get a little closer. I must be a little blinder on this side. Need it a little darker. And I'm underneath, you guys. I'm not in that water line, just so you know. And then what I'm going to do is, see, I put that shimmer here and there. I'm going to take this and I'm just going to kind of smudge it a little. Always kind of wipe off your brush after each step so you're not carrying it over, okay? I really like these colors. They're really pretty. I can't wait to show you the picture. What else I'm going to do is I am going to take a little bit of that purple. Oh, I'm nervous. And I'm just going to put it right here. Yeah, that's what it needed. I'm going to blend this up because I didn't like this space here. Yeah, okay, just a little bit, hardly any. Cool. All right. Next thing I'm going to do with my eyes before I put mascara on, and I always put mascara on last, is I'm going to use deep brown eyeliner, not the black, and I'm just going to line the tops of my the very top of my eyelashes. It's kind of like the tight line it. Okay. This is called dark brown eyeliner. It's super easy to use, super soft. And the reason I'm getting it super close to my lashes is because it's going to make my eyelashes look a little thicker. And I don't want a solid dark line with this because I want the pinks to be like the show. Tina, I just saw that you sent me a message. I will message you back, I promise. So our eyeliners come in navy blue. It's a pretty blue, you guys. Black, dark brown, and steely. Okay. Now remember, I put powder underneath. Another reason I did is if I had any fallout, that powder is going to brush it right off. Okay. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little blush on. Ashley said, ooh, these colors, that pink would look good as a blush. It actually really would. And I'm going to try it, Ashley. So let's try it out. Let's go all Barbie. And the trick with blush, I'm really aging myself. Wipe off your brush. Do you mean just dab it off, or are you cleaning? Oh, no, I'm just using a paper towel. It's just a paper towel for now. When I go to clean my brushes, I have brush cleaner. I spray them off and let them dry upside down so they don't lose their shape. So no, I just have a paper towel, because if your brushes are clean, that stuff should just wipe right off. If your color is staying on your brush, that is another hint that you need to wash your brushes. So with blush, if you were in the 80s, we used to go all the way down, okay? It was the trend, okay? We don't need to do that unless you really like it. But if you want, like, because gravity is aging me, everything we need to work, I need to work on everything lifting, like everything looking lifted. So I just put it on the higher part of my apple of my cheek, okay? If you're not quite sure where your apple of your cheek is, just take 2 fingers, put it next to your nose, smile really big. Here's your apple. Here's the higher part of your apple. And that's where I'm going to put that. See, right there. Okay. I'm just going to dab it. I'm going to look like Raggedy Ann for a minute. Okay. Same over here. I'm going to look like Raggedy Ann for a minute. Okay. And then I'm just going to blend that up. And Ashley, it works great as a blush. It's perfect. It blended really good, Ashley. If you're still watching, you might not be. Okay, and then I also like to do a little bit of highlighting powder under my eye. I use what's called Honey Glaze. I'm going to use the same brush. I'm just going to get a little bit on my brush. See that? And I'm just going to dab it on the very tops of my cheeks. And I just kind of blend it so I have a little bit of shimmer. Okay. This is great shimmer. It's super finely milled, so people of interesting age like myself, it doesn't sit in our lines and wrinkles. And we're going to finish this all off in just a minute. Okay, and I used to have really chiseled cheeks. So I might not have had such puffy cheeks when I was older. The rest of my body's a little puffier too. And so I just like to take a little bit of contouring powder just on the end of my brush, just like this. And I put it just, you don't want to put it in the hollow of your cheek because remember, it'll pull it down. You want to create that shadow up a little higher. So here's my hollow. I don't want it down that far. So I want it just a little above it right there. Do the same on the other side. Not much. You don't have to do a lot. And then I just wipe my brush off again. And then I just blend it up into my blush. And that's just going to help create more of a little defined look without doing all of the contouring. And then I do have a bigger forehead. I call it a 5 head. I call my forehead a 5 head. So I do like to put a little bit of contouring here just to make it appear to be a little smaller. Not saying I don't like my forehead. I'm just trying to make everything look a little more even. I'm also gonna, for fun, because this palette was fun and that is shimmery, I'm gonna take a little bit of that shimmer and I'm just gonna put it right down the middle of my nose, just right here. It's gonna kind of help me look like I have a little bit of a straighter nose. I'm not gonna contour my nose today, okay? I'm gonna take finishing powder and I'm gonna use, since I used the lighter foundation, I'm gonna go ahead and use a little bit of the darker powder just because I still think I'm a little too light. This is called Medium Ivory. And this is our Silky Setting Powder. You don't need a bunch. Same powder brush that I used for the translucent. This is just going to set everything, help control any oils that you might have. Also helps keeps the makeup on without feeling heavy. Don't need very much, okay? It's not going to change the color of anything. It's just going to kind of set everything. If you're wondering what this shimmer is here, it's my ring light because I need to set up my room differently. But I gotta have the light so you can see me. All right. And you can go on down your neck if you want to. See my little shimmery cheeks. I'm going to put a little bit of shimmer right here on my Cupid's bow after, well, no, I'm going to do it before. I'm going to use that same little palette. If you put a little shimmer on your Cupid's bow, it kind of helps with that. Especially, I have an upper lip that's smaller than my bottom lip, and I don't like to draw my lips on, so I just kind of like to make it look a little fuller there. See what that does? It's code. Contour your nose. I'm truly coolest. Oh, contour your nose. Okay, so Wes, so I could make, if I wanted to make, so I have like, I don't have much of a nose down here. It's bigger than a button, but it's kind of, thicker down here than up here. So if I wanted to, and I'll do it, you're killing me. If I wanted to, I'd just take the edge of this brush and I'd put a little bit of that darker brown, a little bit. Okay. And all I do is I kind of hold this tight like this. And I make here's my brow. So I make this line with that darker color right down here. Okay. I'm going to do the same on the other side. But see how this already looks thinner here? But I'm going to need to do it around my bottom of my nose a little more. So it's just going to help my nose look a little thinner down on the bottom. Okay, now I won't leave that like that. You don't leave it like that. You're going to take your brush, make sure it's cleaned off, and you just blend it. Now there are contouring sticks. This was a powder, so it's not as forgiving. It doesn't blend as much, but it works. I got a little too much here. But see how much thinner this side of my nose looks now compared to this side? See? So now I have to do more, Wes. Also, the camera's hitting it there. Okay. And then I'm just going to clean my brush off. I'm going to take a little bit of my foundation brush. I'm just going to blend that in a little. So that makes it look a little thinner down through here. Contour. See? Killing me. Now I got the powder back on. And that is a shadow. That's not from the contour, but see how it makes it a little thinner? That's crazy. Yeah. So it makes it a little thinner. So you can do that. Like I could do like more here. It could shape my face even more. Like, but I don't like, I like fixing a thinner right now. That's what it is. Okay. So now we're going to do our lips and then I'll do my mascara and then we'll call it good. I think I'm going to use the lighter color, but I am going to line my lips just a little bit. And this is waterproof lip liner. And this is called Beige Nude. So it's not super dark, but it's a little dark. No, I'm going to sneeze. Don't sneeze. Don't sneeze. I'm going to sneeze, guys. Sorry. Oh, am I going to sneeze? Okay. Look into the light, right? Look in the light. If I sneeze and this goes up my forehead, I'm going to die. Okay. I don't think I'm going to sneeze now. And I'm just going to do, like I said, remember my top lip is smaller than my bottom lip. So all I did is it's called overline. So I'm lining on the very top of my lip line. See how it's bigger now? So I'm going to do the same over here. Just to kind of even that out. There we go. And then I'm going to have a longer mouth. Big mouth is what, but I kind of don't like how long this looks when I smile. So what I like to do is I like to kind of end that here, not all the way out here. See, that makes it a little, looks like a little more pout than so long. I'm going to do the same over here. Not line clear to my corners in my mouth, okay? And then this line, I line on the inside because I don't want the bottom lip to look any bigger than it already is because my top lip is smaller. Okay. And we're going to use the lighter of the new crayon. And this is called Pink Rose. It's just a little lip crayon. You put it on like you're coloring your lips because it is a crayon. It's a real nice neutral color. I like that. It's nice and neutral, but I like a little bit of shimmer. I'm going to put a little bit brighter color on. This is a lip gloss. I'm just going to put it right in the center. Going to give me a little bit of a pout. Not going to change the color much. And then I'm going to take that crayon again and go over it just a little bit to blend that a little. There. Yeah, I like that. This side is a little higher. Yay. Put mascara on. I will take a photo so you can see these eye colors. They are really, really pink. They're really pretty. I don't know if you can tell how now green my eyes look compared to how when we started because of the colors. Like I said, if you wear the opposite end of your eye color spectrum, the eye color spectrum, opposite, where the colors on the opposite color spectrum of your eyes will pop. If you grew up in the 80s, we thought if you wore green eyeshadow, your eyes would look greener. Well, they just looked green because your eyes are green. But if you actually wore an opposite eye color, it actually helps them stand out. The mascara I'm using today is our Panorama. It's the Lash Love formula. It is not waterproof, but it stays on like you wouldn't believe. You get into check pads and stuff to fool that stuff. Facial recognition technology. It could be, Wes. You can't, you know, all the things they can do with makeup. I mean, makeup artists are amazing. I could make my nose look really tiny thin, but that's just not me. I'm not going to put a whole lot on today because I want to end my video and show you kind of the pictures. I do put mascara on my bottom lashes. Not everybody does. I do though, because again, I have hooded eyes. So anything that I can put on the bottom that someone might see is fabulous. I don't put a lot. Fun Meg, the tips. We'll watch again and try them out. Awesome. Your next crime. Oh, Wes. Okay, so what I could do is if I wanted to, I could make this darker here. And so it would even stand out more. But I like how it came out. I like the colors. I do like the pink. Everybody can wear pink eyeshadow. You guys will love it. Let me know if you have any questions or if you need any help with picking out your skincare. My hair is crazy now. Picking out skincare, help with, you know, color looks and all of that. I'm trying to get my hair not to look like crazy scientist lady. I do. There we go. Okay. So if you need any help with any of that, if you have any questions, Tina, I will answer you. Thank you, Shiv Kicker. I appreciate you. If you have any questions, let me know. If you want samples or a book, let me know. I will get them sent out to you. We do have a new skincare set that I do have samples for. You just have to tell me what your skincare formula is. If I am not your consultant, if you already have a Mary Kay consultant, please contact her. That is the one thing that we don't do, is that we promise not to take other people's consultants. But if you have any questions, I'm happy to answer them. If you are on the Blessed Beauties Facebook page, that means that your consultant added you. And so definitely you can just make a comment in the post and tag her and she will get back with you. If I am your consultant or you don't have one, just message me any question that you have. Halloween is coming up. For my customers, just so you know, this is a perfect little gift because even the big kids need gifts. So this has got the eye color palette in it, the 2 lip colors, the eye makeup remover, and this cute little bag. And it's all in the little pumpkin. For prices, message me because I am on a platform where I cannot say prices, but I will tell you that they're really reasonable. All you have to do is private message me and I will give you the prices. Again, thanks everybody for watching. I appreciate you. I did not know so many people were going to be on the YouTube side as well. My Facebook page, I love you, consultant page, if you're watching this and if you have questions about the products, they are available for you to order today. So just let me know if I can help you with that. Everybody have a great day, and I will post the picture so you can actually see how pink this is. Talk to you later. Bye-bye. Oh, I keep thinking I still have a touch screen and I do not. Let's see if I can get this mouse to work. Love you. Bye.